24, we are looking at units of length. Everyone say length.
Length.
So when we're looking at units of length, we are going to be, what's the word? Converting, that's the word I was looking for, converting inches to feet, feet to inches, feet to yards, and yards to feet. Okay? So, no. Alright, so if you look at the very top of the page, do you guys see those two charts?
Yes.
The two lines. The top row says yards, right?
Yes.
Everyone see that?
Mm-hmm.
The bottom of that says feet, okay? If you look, how many feet are equal to 1 yard? Who can look at that chart and tell me? Samara? 3. Everyone put your finger on 1 yard. On that chart, put your finger on 1 yard. 1 yard. Put it on 1 yard for me. Okay. Nope, 1 yard, Boyleon. Yep. Okay. Right below it, do you see it says 3 on that same line?
Yes.
That means that they are equal. 1 yard equals 3 feet. Okay? Ben. Okay. So how many yards does 6 feet equal? Who can look at that and tell me? Keegan? Look at your chart. 6 feet equals what? I'll set it.
5.
Nope, 6 feet. Put your finger on 6 feet on that top row. 2 yards. Okay? Now look at our second chart, or our second line. The top is feet. The bottom is inches. Do you have a question, Charisma? Okay. I just want to make sure before I kept going. So, top is feet. Bottom is inches. Everyone put your finger on 1 inch. Or 1 foot. 1 foot. Put your finger on 1 foot. How many inches is that equal to? Everyone? 12. Okay. So, who can raise their hand and tell me what 84 inches is equal to? Mary?
7.
7 what? What does the top of that line say?
7.
7 what? What's the word?
Yard. 7 feet.
Feet. Good. It is 7 feet. What? How many is 5 feet, Boyleon?
5 feet. 60.
Good. 60 inches. All right. How many feet are in 3 yards? How many feet are in 3 yards? Charisma? 9. How many inches are in 9 feet, Ben? 108 inches. Good. So you are going to use those lines to fill in the charts on this page. Look at our number 1 conversion chart. Everyone say convert.
Convert.
That means to change it from one type to another. Okay? So it already did the first line for us. At the very top in blue, you see it says feet and inches, right?
Yes.
That means that we are starting with feet and we're seeing how many inches that is. Okay? We have 1 foot equals 12 inches. They already gave that for us. Sweet. How many inches are in 2 feet? Look at your line at the top. How many inches? Yep. How many?
24.
Perfect. 24. So everyone needs to write 24 in that box spot. How many inches are in 3 feet? Boyleon, how many inches are in 3 feet?
9.
No. How many inches are in 3 feet?
36.
36. Be careful looking at this next one. We didn't do 4. They were asking how many are in 5 feet. Lillian?
60.
60. Everyone needs to write 60 down. Okay? Do you have a question?
No, I just have a problem.
What?
I just have a problem.
Okay, tell me in a second. Thank you. All right, now look at number 2. In this chart, we are looking at yards and feet. So we know 1 yard equals 3 feet, okay? Now, how many does 2 yards equal? Lincoln? 6. Everyone needs to put 6 in that box. Now be careful. We're looking at how many is 4 yards. Do you know? Uh-huh. We did number 1. Now we did question 1, the first box. Now we're on the second box. Okay? Be careful. So, is 4 on our number line?
No.
No. But we know we need to multiply it by 3 because there are 3 feet, right? 3 feet equal 1 yard, right? So now we need to do 4 times 3. So how many feet are in that one?
12.
Joseph? 12. Mary got excited. All right, now, what about for 5? Sarah? We're multiplying it by how many feet? 1 yard equals how many feet? Huh? 3. So, if it equals 3 feet, we need to multiply 5 yards by 3. And what do we get? 15. Okay? So put 15 in that box. Now look at number 3. Okay? We have 7 feet equals how many inches? Who knows this one? Charisma? I'll help you in a minute, sweetie. Just go to box 3, okay? Bella?
84.
84. Okay? Now number 9. How many are, 9 feet in number 3. How many inches are in 9 feet? Mary?
108 inches.
Good, 108. Now this time they gave us inches. Okay? We have to figure out how many feet it is. So 1 foot equals how many inches?
12.
12. Okay? So, look at this question, this answer, 120. 120, if we take the 0 away, is just 12, right? Well, what times 12 gets us 12? 1. And then we have to add that 0, so what do we have? Lillian? 10. 10 times 12 is 120. So right here we need to put that it's 10 feet. They just had us do it backwards. Grace? Oh, okay. And then do you know what 20 would be?
240.
240. Good. 10. That's 10. That's 240. Now, I want you guys to try to do box 4. Take a minute and try to do box 4. All right, so think of it like a pattern, okay? In this box, in the blue, it says we're going yards to feet, right? If we are going yards to feet in my box, I'm trying to see how much room I have up here. So this is my box. I'm making a smaller version of it. So up top, I'm just doing the top part. Up here it says yards to feet, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What that tells me is whatever over here is going to be this times 3 equals this, because my rule, okay, just think of it like rules, like when you make a pattern, right? When we do a pattern and it's, okay, we're counted by 5, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, right? My rule was we added 5. Well, here, my rule is we went from yards to feet, which means it's multiplied by 3. Does that make sense? Does that help you see it a little bit better? So here we just are like, oh, so my rule is I multiply by 3. So if I have 7 yards, I'm doing 7 times 3 is what, Charisma? 21. Okay? So again, yards is 7 times 3 equals 21. Okay? Now, we have 27 over here. So it's a little different. We have to think, okay, what times 3 gets me 27? Lillian?
9.
9. Okay? So 9 times 3 got me 27. Okay? It's still the same rule, you just have to think of it backwards. Okay? Now, we have 10 in our yard section. What is 10 times 3? Everyone?
30.
30. Okay? Now, what's 20 times 3?
130.
No, 20.
60.
60. It's just 2 times 3 is 6, and you add a 0. Okay? Does that help a little bit
Yeah.
to look at it like a rule? We'll talk about it more later, okay? Keegan, do you have a question?
Yeah. On number 4, what is the second
9. 9 times 3 gets you 27. Samara.
This is kind of like multiplying and dividing.
Yep. Okay. So, now look at number 5. A condor is about 4 feet tall. A raven is about 2 feet tall. What is the combined height of the two birds in inches? Okay, so we know that this one is 4 feet. Okay, the condor is 4 feet. The other one is 2 feet. Okay? Well, they want us to combine these. What's 4 plus 2?
6.
6. That's too easy, right? They're like, you guys can do that. Now they want you to tell them how many feet that is. Or how many inches that is. If we have 6 feet, what does my chart say that equals in inches?
72.
Raise your hand. Lillian?
72.
Right. So my answer is 72 inches. Okay? Don't worry about filling that graph out because it's at the top of your page, okay? You can if you want, but you don't have to. Alright, so now look at number 6. The saltwater crocodile can grow to be 7 yards long. The manatee and the American alligator can each grow to be 5 yards long. What is the combined length of the 3 animals in feet? So, how many yards are we looking at? We have 7 from the crocodile, and the manatee and the American alligator are each 5. Boy Leon, get your pencil out of your ear. Or your head. Stop stabbing yourself in the head with the pencil. Okay. So, we have a manatee that is 5 feet, or 5 yards, I'm sorry, and an alligator that's 5 feet. Yards, man. So we have 5 plus 5 is what?
10.
10. Then we have our crocodile is how many yards? Look at our problem. 7. What's 10 plus 7? 17. Now, do we have 17 on our chart to see how many feet that is? No. But again, what is my rule when it comes to yards? We have 17 yards. So that means we need to multiply it by what?
3.
3. Because that's my rule. Whatever 1 yard is, it's 3 more feet. Okay? We got to multiply by 3. So what's 7 times 3?
21.
7 or 3 times 1 is
3.
plus 2, 5. So that's 51 feet. Okay, I want you to try number 7. Okay, so when we look at this problem, it tells us a giraffe is 19 feet tall. An African elephant and a giraffe are 35 feet tall put together. So it says, what is the height of just the elephant in inches? Okay? So if you put the elephant and the giraffe, they are how many feet? 35. The giraffe by itself is 19. We need to subtract. Gotta borrow. What's 15 minus 9?
4.
6. 2 minus 1 is? 1. Now, we have 16 feet. This is how tall the elephant is. 16 feet. The giraffe is probably taller because of his long neck. So, my rule though changed because I'm not going from yards to feet. I'm going from feet to inches. So what is my new rule? I need to multiply by 12. We have to multiply by 12 because there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Okay? So it's a new rule. It's times 12 now. Okay? What's 2 times 6?
12.
12. You got a carrier 1. 2 times 1 is?
2.
Plus 1?
3.
3. Now we got to put, when I learned multiplying by 2 by 2s, we have Pete the placeholder. You always got to put Pete the placeholder. What's 1 times 6?
6.
And 1 times 1?
1.
Okay, now we got to add these up. 3 plus 0 is? 2. 3 plus 6 is?
9.
And bring down my 1. So we have 192 inches.